Namaskar to all traders and welcome. So this video will be on AquaFunded Propfirm, which is kind of very popular Propfirm these days, and they are giving a payout and all consistently. And if you see, many YouTubers are also making the video on this. So that's why many of the subscribers, maybe that's the reason many of the subscribers have requested me to make my review video on this Propfirm. So basically this Propfirm is based in Dubai. There's nothing much uniqueness. It's very similar to most of the Propfirm that you can find in this industry. However, if you look at their challenge models and all, they are very competitive in the industry. May not be better, but they are very competitive in the industry, which we will see in the screen. Before moving ahead, in case if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, then kindly consider subscribing to the channel and stay updated on Propfirm related topics. So let's move to the screen and discuss about this AquaFunded challenge programs. So this is the website of AquaFunded Propfirm. If you see out here, this is the profit split that they are going to give from the initial stage as well, from the first day itself. Like, just understand, from the first payout itself, they are going to give you a profit split of 90%. No scaling, nothing. 90% is the fixed profit split that they are going to offer. And they have the discount coupon as well, which is showing out here. In case if you go on description, we have a better discount, which you can check in the description. Now let's move to the challenge stages that they have. And one more thing out here, payout guarantee. Get paid within 48 hours or we pay 100% profit split. So in case if they fail to give you a payout within 48 hours, then they are going to give you 100% profit split. So that's their kind of promise that you can find out here. Like the Funded Next also have made a promise that get paid within 24 hours or $1,000 extra, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now these are the funding programs that you can find in this Propfirm: 1-step, 2-step, 2-step pro, 3-step. These are the challenge funding programs that you can find. They don't have an instant funding program. All they have is challenge stages, challenge funding programs. So 1-step challenge. Let's look at the 1-step challenge. These are the available account size that you can find, and these are the fees which you will see on the screen, which I'll let my video editor to pop it out. So step 1. This is the only 1-step challenge, that you will have to pass. The profit target that you can find out here is 9%, and trading period is unlimited out here. There is no maximum time limit, but there is a minimum trading days that you will I'll let you know in the some important points to remember section. And maximum daily loss is 3%. Now it is calculated based on the highest of equity or balance, whatever it is highest. From there, like, they will deduct 3% of your initial balance. So that's how they are going to calculate maximum daily loss. Now maximum loss is 6% out here. Now this 6% is trailing type of loss, which you can find in 1-step challenge. It is very common that most of the Propfirm only offers a trailing type of drawdown in case of 1-step challenge. So 6% is the trailing type of drawdown out here. This is the maximum loss. And if you see, however, if you see in this Propfirm, they have a profit target which is kind of 1% less, I would say, compared to other Propfirms. Other Propfirms, most of them have a 10% profit target with a 6% trailing drawdown, but they have a 9% profit target. So this is kind of plus point out here. Account leverage, if you see, 1:100 account leverage that you will get, and payouts bi-weekly basis, and profit split, as I said already, 90%. And this is the account fees for 100K account, $397, including the discount. This is the discounted rate as of now. Without discount, it's $497. So with 20% discount, $397. Now let's look at the 2-step challenge program. And 2-step challenge and 2-step pro, there is no much difference. The only difference is their maximum loss and the profit target that you can find. So 2-step, let's look at the normal 2-step first. So in 2-step trading period, of course, maximum, there's no maximum time limit. There is a minimum trading days that I'll let you know in my some important points to remember. And profit target, if you see, 8% is the profit target in step 1, and in step 2 the profit target is 5%. And maximum daily loss is 5% again in all their stages, even in the funded stage as well. Maximum daily loss is 5%, which is calculated based on the highest of equity or balance at the starting of the day. And maximum loss is 8% out here. Now this 8% is fixed and static type of loss, except this 1-step challenge program. All of the programs have a fixed and static type of maximum loss. Account leverage, you will get 1:100, payouts bi-weekly, and profit split 90%. And this is the fees that you will find out here. So $497 is the normal fees, with the discount $397. Now if you look at the 2-step pro, there's no much difference between the normal and this two-step pro. The only difference is the profit target. Profit target is higher out here. However, they have given the maximum loss as well higher out here. But if you see what you can see out here, two-step and two-step pro, this two-step pro is kind of easier challenge compared to this two-step normal, because if you see out here, you have to gain, there is a profit to drawdown ratio is it comes approximately 1:1.6. However, two-step pro, the profit to drawdown ratio comes 1:1.5. It's just like a risk to reward expectation. Lower the risk to reward, lower the ratio, easier the challenge will be. So just 0.1 is the more easier in this two-step pro. For that, they are taking the higher fees as well, $496 discounted rate and $620 is the normal rate. And if we look at the three-step program, that is like, these are the available account size, and this is a kind of cheap funding program. However, you have to go through additional step in order to get the funded account. Now, trading period is unlimited. Profit target is 6% in all their funding programs, in all their steps. So you have to gain 6% in step 1, 6% again, 6% in step 2, again 6% in step 3. Maximum daily loss is 4%, which is calculated based on the highest of equity or balance, and the maximum loss is 8% out here. So 8% you will get one step challenge, 8% and 6% is the target, and in step 2 again 8% is the maximum loss, 6% is the target, and in step 3 again 8% is the maximum loss, and this profit target is 6%. So this will be there, and once you get the funded account, the risk parameters will be same. However, there will be no profit target, and leverage is 1:100, and payouts you can receive on a bi-weekly basis like any other, like other funding programs. Profit split is 90%. So if you see out here, like I said, like it's a kind of like a affordable program, like a cheap funding program, but you have to go through extra step in order to get the funded account. So this is the fees out here. Discounted rate is $293, and this normal rate is $367 for the 100K account. So this is it about the funding programs. Now let's look at some important points to remember. Okay, now let's try to learn about some important points to remember or frequently asked question. Minimum trading days is not there in case of three-step challenge evolution. There is no minimum trading days in case of three-step challenge evolution. However, there is a minimum trading days in one-step and two-step evolution programs. In one-step and two-step evolution program, there is a minimum trading days of 3 days. 3 days you have to trade for at least 3 days in order to move from one phase to another. However, there is one more extra, I would say, like rule in this, that you have to, in order to count that day as a minimum trading day, you have to achieve a profit of at least 0.5%. So that is the condition out here. In order for the day to be counted as a minimum trading days, you have to make at least 0.5% profit. Then only it will be counted. So you have to have a 3 days having at least 0.5% of profit in order to move from one phase to another. So that is the condition out here in case if you're going with one-step and two-step evolution programs. And broker is Purple Trading out here. Commission, if you see in Forex, $5 per lot. Commodities, $5 per lot. And indices and this crypto will be 0 commission. And if you look at the spread, like they have a very a tight spread, you will get a ECN accounts, ECN broker accounts. So you will have a commission, you will have a spread like 0.1, 0.2. It will start from there. And if you look at the platforms, they don't have the MT4 or MT5. You can use CTrader, Match Trader, or Trade Logger. Out of these 3 platforms you can use. These are the platforms which is available in this Propfirm. And profit split, as I have already told in the screen, they have a profit split of 90%, which is fixed type of profit split. It's not going to scale or anything. They are going to give the 90% of profit split from the beginning itself. Now, if you see the payout model of this Propfirm, they will give you the payout on a bi-weekly basis. Once you get the funded account and you put your first trade, and after that, after 14 days, from that day, after 14 days, they will give you the first payout, and after that, again, they will give you in a 14-day basis only. Like after you put the trade again, once you take the payout, after you put the first trade again, they will give you after 14 days your payout. So that's how, like, just understand that they are going to give you the payout on a bi-weekly basis, and you can receive your payout from the rise, and after receiving your payout on the rise, you can take it via bank transfer or via crypto. The minimum withdrawal amount is $100. Now if you look at the scaling plan, now scaling plan is something like, if you see out here, they are going to scale it up to $2 million. So that is the highest scaled capital that you can get out here. And in order to scale your account, you must achieve at least 12% within 3 months of period. And if you do that, then they are going to increase your capital size by 25% on your initial balance. So this is the thing about the scaling plan. If you look at out here, that this 12% is something like which is higher compared to other platforms. Most of the platforms offer 10% in 3 months. So that you can find out here. This is the scaling plan of the AquaFunded platform. And news trading, if you see the news trading, next point is news trading. News trading is allowed in the challenge models during your challenge stages. It is allowed. However, once you get funded account, in your funded account, news trading is not allowed within a time frame of 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after the high impact news. So during those time, that will be considered as a news trading. If you open the trade, that will be considered as a news trading, and any profits that you make during those time, it will be removed. However, they are not going to terminate your account, but that will the profit that you made during that period, that time frame, will be removed. Now regarding the expert advisor, you can use the expert advisor, no issue in that. However, make sure that that expert advisor is your own expert advisor. It's not a public expert advisor. There is a possibility that if you are using the public expert advisor, there is a possibility that other persons are also using the same expert advisor. So it may come under the account management and they might deny your payout as well. So that's why make sure if you are using the expert advisor, make sure it is unique expert advisor, or it's the one you yourself have made that. Next is copy trading. Regarding the copy trading, it is allowed. You can trade you can do the copy trading as long as that account, the account from which you are copying is your own account. You can trade your own, you can copy your own trades from the other platforms as well if you are like, if that account is under your own name. But however, like, it is, you cannot copy trade from the third party, or public copy trading is not allowed. Of course, in most of the platform, that is not allowed in like public copy trading and all. Usage of public copy trading or usage of public expert advisor is not allowed in most of the platform. Now if you see the ban strategies, regarding the ban strategies, you cannot use, just understand, you cannot use any kind of strategy that takes the advantage of demo environment, like platform or data freezing, use of platform that freezes the data, demo server error, or use of delayed data feed, tick scalping, high frequency trading, arbitrage boards. These are not allowed. And arbitrage trading, latency, reverse arbitrage, hedge arbitrage, these are not allowed in this platform. And one more thing that is not allowed is gambling policy, that comes under like, which is like all or nothing. If they are giving you a maximum loss of 10% and you are risking everything, like you are opening a very huge lot and risking everything on that, then that kind of strategy, or like that kind of strategy that if you are using, then it will be not allowed. And in case if you are using, then they might terminate your account. Next is hedging is allowed. You can use the hedging. You can do the hedging in the same account. In a single account, you can do the hedging. However, it's of course like group hedging is not allowed. If your friend is opening Euro USD buy position and if you are opening at the same time Euro USD sell position, then that is not allowed. That is considered as a group hedging. However, like if you are doing the hedging in the same account, in the single account, then it is allowed. You can do the hedging in this account, no problem in that. Next is martingale is allowed. You can do the martingale, no problem. Stop loss is not required. It is not mandatory to use the stop loss out here in this platform. Now next is payout guarantee. As I've already told, if they are unable to make your payout within 48 hours, then they are going to give you 100% profit split. And in this 48 hours, weekends are not included. So that's it about the AquaFunded. Do let me know in the comment section what is the most unique rule or feature that you find in this platform. JamtsonFX closing the review on AquaFunded platform. Thank you.